Well, I promised a new camera and I'm gonna get it. So now I'm on my way to the valley and I will take a train, which I won't film, to the next city. Then I will see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which I can't because it only gets shown on days between Sunday and Tuesday, I found out online. So it's really easy to find a movie playing all over Switzerland, but this one isn't at the moment. And I don't want to see any animations and stuff. I want to see real people. So, like animations, that was what I was interested in. So, like Stop Trick, I did with a stuffed animal. So if it's charming, or if the animation tells a story, like that British thing it is, with a creature life, it's called. And the same with the trousers. You know, I love the mouths that he creates. So it's animals talking, that one is real funny. And then these flying trousers or something it's called. Yeah, but mostly animations are not charming and they're not showing something, you know, if it's fantasy, I'm not into fantasy too much. If it's not linked to reality, there is no esprit in showing fantasy. If it's bare fantasy, it's like dull. That's when, like reading The Mist of Avalon, it's all kind of fantasy, so in the end you go, you know, whatever you do, I don't care. It's just fantasy, but if you mix those two, that one gets interesting. So the movie script I'm writing is like this. I'm writing true life story, and then while a woman gets a lift, she offers that man a special treatment, and not showing that one because then it gets more interesting, of course, for the viewer, you and me. I show her in the car from outside, and then on the roof there is this strange figure, I call it. So strange figure, it's just a woman dressed all in white and she looks like a fairy, but she's driving along on that roof. And so you go like, eh? Now what do I want to think about? That special sexual treatment she's giving that man? Or that on the roof, which I don't know what it is. So that one is like, huh? You know, haven't we just been in a real life situation? How can that happen? So that one is interesting, intriguing to work like this, but everything else is boring. So now we are right here, I'm showing it, but you can't see. And also what I filmed yesterday about the landslide. I was watching, like at night I heard the landslide on the other side of the valley. But then walking down, I was hearing the same noises. So I went like, oh yeah, now I see the dust on the other side. So I have to check out for the dust. Then I know where it's moving. Dust is always a bit later, so you don't really see the pebbles moving. But if it goes grumbling and doing noises again, then you know approximately where it might be. And also if you don't see any kind of dust by stones getting melted into sand. I think that's erosion that I'm watching when I hear that mountain on the other side decay. So yeah, I'm going to the financial capital. I'm meeting a pastor there. He wants to see me and he offered me the ticket, so I'm able to go there without any regrets. So I'm like quarter of an hour early. Train, yeah, I will sit in there then for quarter of an hour. And I got like clothes for all sorts of weather conditions with me. So right now I'm wearing my winter trousers, and I can also, like if it's raining heavily and I'm cold and wet, then it gets uncomfortable traveling. But if you have clothes, you're warm. I even got the winter jacket with me. So when it gets night and I get into rain during daytime, it doesn't matter. I can change into summer wear. So if it's hot and it's raining, I get wet. Doesn't matter, then I can change into these warm things in the evening, and the other stuff can kind of get off my body. And then walking up here again, of course, the 29th time, I will have the possibility to again switch into the light summer clothes, because walking I will be warm enough. So you didn't see those small worms, those kind of, it's not really a worm, maybe it's a baby worm that will get, into this 1/2 centimeter thick thing that we see when it rains. Yesterday, while I was walking up twice, there was this 1 millimeter in circumference worm that was like, one was trapped under a stone, the other one was just there. So how can you see something that's just 1 millimeter? And then the length was 10 centimeters, even 12. I know now what 10 centimeters are because I'm selling goods on the internet. So people ask me about the gemstone, and I measured that one against another plate I got, and that one is 10 centimeters, so that's how I would know. So now, it's getting warm and hot in my trousers, so I'll change when I'm in the train. And walking up, maybe I'm early, I don't know, maybe I go and I visit the pastor in the financial capital, and then I might drive an hour and see a monk in a monastery. What a day. So he's been a good friend of mine for like a long time now, helping me out when I was homeless, and also later on and even now. So I'm sending him a lot of this tobacco snuff that you can inhale via the nose. He likes that. At the beginning I didn't realize that it's tobacco. I thought it's some kind of herbs with flavors. I really didn't think about, because there is chewing tobacco, and once I made a mistake. I just bought one of these boxes at the kiosk, we call it, until I kind of went, what am I buying? What am I sending? And then I saw, oh, this is chewing tobacco. I sent twice some kind of, oh, now I bought it, I'm going to send, but I'm going to tell him in the letter. So he's been inhaling the chewing tobacco as well. There isn't such a big difference then, I found out. It's just tobacco with flavors. So through the nose it tastes like bullshit with added apricot flavor, probably. I never tried. So yesterday I got home and I really didn't do too much. I just wrote a letter to the postman. So if there are parcels arriving, please put them into the cellar. Celery. Not salary, but celery. The vegetable. So they don't get wet and no one sees them, and it doesn't matter then how late it is until I get back. So I don't have to worry about people seeing these parcels, wondering what it is, because I ordered the camera yesterday and already they told me it will arrive today, 8th of October. August. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about October because there is also my wish to again move because all these mountains around here, the sun that's shining onto me, that one I have kind of experienced and seen. And now, like, I'm at a crossroad right here and I'm pointing towards up. I haven't been up there, you know, talking about, seen it up here. It's a road going alongside the side of the mountain I live on, but like not on the very top. I just moved down half, so alongside that would be nice to once try. Now the cable car starts running right here. That's what you hear, this noise. So yeah, it's 25 minutes past. I can take it easy. You know, that's when the cable car starts running, and then it takes like 8 minutes for them to get to the vice versa stations. The bottom one goes up and the one on the top moves to the bottom. And like in 4 minutes they will cross right here. So I'm even not even seen. Yes, I'm wearing winter trousers and flip-flops that you won't see. And it's that I ordered the camera, so I don't want people to steal it. And I ordered laminating foil, like to do my artwork. I figured it's better to not buy something pre-existing, because if I build something from scratch, I can say handcrafted by me, and it'll be called Mau Mau because of my deceased cat. You know, it'll not be just like the earrings that were called Edelweiss Lee, small Edelweiss, this means in Swiss German. So now it's gonna be a bag or a kind of briefcase, or I'm building that one from scratch. So I have these flower leaves and then I laminate them, and then I have these sheets of real nice flowers, plastic. So I need to put them into something like, you know, maybe on a lampshade, zack zack, done. But also I wanna, oh, morons passing by, so I hide. I got some time to waste. I could make holes into that plastic and then with silver rings put them together. Single leaves of flowers. So I get kind of a mesh with these flowers, and then I could form them around so that I get bags, or you know what I'm talking about. So I need a real or maybe even put 2 skins like this together. I'll see. So today I just get not really much. I don't have to go to all the second-hand shops as I planned. You know, planning is for clearing the mind as well. So now I cleared my mind and I know what I need. So I need this and that, like some kind of working tool, and you know, so I will go and get that instead. Like for fabricating jewelry, some tool like to fabricate jewelry, and these silver rings, and yeah. So bye bye.